Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Ganesh here. Today in this video we're gonna be taking a look at Shisui Uchiha. It has been a while since I actually made a video about him. The only reason why I actually wasn't playing with him that much is because his ultimate, the Kuto Tsukami, was only level 3. And with a low level ultimate, it's not gonna be good in attack missions. So for someone like Shisui, you need his ultimate to be a high level, at least level 5. That's when he starts getting good. So in this case, we're just gonna showcase him in attack mission as a main and solo in 3 different games with 3 different styles. The main focus of this video is going to be Shisui. We're gonna be doing a quick comparison at the end between him and Obito to showcase who's better. But then if you want to watch Obito's showcase, you're going to find the link for that in the description below. I already actually have 2 videos that are very recent about Obito, so you can basically watch it and compare the difference between the two of them. So for Shisui, we're taking him in the first game solo. We're gonna try to clear the whole fortress. We're gonna clear all the shinobi and the final room using his ultimate and only the Phoenix Flower Jutsu. We're getting rid of his combustive sword. By the way, that's the regular kit that you should be using anyway. The old kit, you don't need anything from the new kit, especially for attack mission as a main. So we're taking or getting rid of the combustive sword for the CB regeneration base skill. If you guys remember from the video of Sasuke, the Rinnegan Sasuke, we had to do that as well because of the CB issues. So even with a level 7 ultimate, it still is a problem sometimes to have enough CP for, you know, every single character, especially if you don't have the top tier cards and the top tier tools that will help you get more CP. So these are his stats, by the way, before I forget. And for the second game, we're going to do another style or game style that a lot of people in the Goken League do, and a lot of people hate them for doing that, which is gate crashing. So basically, we will be clearing only maybe half of the fortress up to the final room, use the ultimate to get the invincibility, gate crash, and then run around until we get the ultimate again, and or finish off the enemies with the ultimate there. Alright, so basically, we will be doing the last game in a team. We're gonna play in a whole team. This is where Shisui is better at than Obito. He kind of posts the team evasion buff and speed buff and helps them survive at the beginning if they get separated. Obito cannot really do that. And then he has the speed, of course, for himself to run between floors, so he can basically easily help the supporters survive. So let's go ahead and play the first game. Alright guys, so here we are with the first game, and this should be pretty interesting. We have a Rin final room, we have... Actually, this is a really good fortress to showcase all of his weaknesses and why he's not really good at finishing a whole fortress anymore. In this case, actually, if we use Obito, Obito would have been able to skip the Resurrection Summon, only have to use his ultimate 4 times at the beginning, and then just ult the final room on his entering. But in this case, we're gonna have to go through the whole fortress and even through the Resurrection Summon. So we're gonna start with the Resurrection Summon, but before that we're gonna do the CV Regeneration thing, because we're gonna start spamming the teleport for movement. I hope that he uses his other iframe. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Alright. So we were lucky there. I mean, if he uses ultimate, we still had the invincibility to survive that ultimate. But it doesn't matter. Yes. So we're gonna do the CV regeneration here. I can't remember exactly who was here or there. Just gonna go for this floor here. Oh no. Okay. Doesn't matter, he doesn't have any iframes. And losing HP actually with Shisui is not really a big problem because you can always cure things like DOT or poison. So, yeah. So far, so good. I mean, I wouldn't say really so good, but still, we're not really... We didn't lose a lot of CP yet. HP is not really a problem, as I said. It's just the time issue is gonna be big. Okay. So I'm not really entirely... Oh, right. Okay, great. I have Genji's trap in here. Okay, so it's Dachi. I don't want to bother with the Genji's trap floors, so I'm just gonna ult right away. For the next two characters, I think we have two bulky characters. I'm not sure who they were, but we're gonna have to clear one of them with just the Jitsu. Alright. So blue characters and red characters are really easy to kill with just the flower, Phoenix flower Jitsu. But for the last thing here, we're gonna have to use the ultimate anyway. Hopefully, I think it was a Sasuke as well. I think this fortress is all about Sasuke's. Oh, okay, not really. Itachi has an iframe. Hopefully he doesn't use it. He didn't use it. That's great. Now we just have to run to the final room, and in that case, we're just gonna have to start using the teleport more often. Okay, try to always use the teleports. Don't really play around the traps, especially the traps. Okay, so we have that. Can just go this way. Use the CV regeneration. Keep it going with the teleports. Alright, now we can use the ultimate as soon as we enter, and that's what a lot of people do. But we still have to deal with two characters in here, and for that very specific reason, we're gonna hope for the second ultimate to be ready for both of them at the same time. Okay, we're almost there. Hopefully she doesn't use her ultimate again. She didn't use her. Oh, never mind. Alright. So I don't know what to say here. I mean, I could have killed him maybe, but still, it's just the time issue is a big thing. And if you couldn't kill one of the characters out there on time and we wasted more time, you could have just lost anyway. So maybe even if I lost, I don't know why she stopped there. I thought she was using her ultimate, and at that point I lost hope. But then when I saw that she didn't use her ultimate, I wanted to stop her at the beginning, but then yeah, whatever. So we lost the game, and honestly I lost a lot of games just trying to do the full clear, and that's just not the way to do it anymore. Alright, so for the second game we're gonna do the play style that a lot of people do to get a guaranteed win here, which is just go straight to the final room. In that case, we're just gonna have to go versus Kabuto and Rinnegan Sasuke, and then from there we will just get into the final room with a gate crashing, and then I guess we'll just have to use the ultimate maybe twice or 3 times to make sure that everyone is dead. So yeah, starting off also with the CV regeneration, and that's how you waste a lot of time getting healed without actually needing healing. Alright. Big mistake. Never ever move without the teleports. Okay, so we got rid of Kabuto. By the way, the invincibility stops these installations from taking CP from you. God damn it. Now we're just gonna wait for the ultimate here. We're gonna play it safe. So this Sasuke has an iframe. We're gonna make sure that he uses his iframe first before using the ultimate. The aim as Sasuke has 2 iframes, which is a little bit harder to deal with. Okay, so he did use it. That means he doesn't have it anymore. And we don't have to worry about the damage with time effect, of course, because of the invincibility that we get that cures basically everything. Now, for the next round, we just have to use the ultimate, get the invincibility, gate crash, and before we do that, we're just gonna get as much CP as possible to be able to survive inside the final room, as we're just gonna keep running around for like 40 seconds. Alright, so here we are. And gate crashing. We don't have a Ren actually in this room. That's good. We only have Gaara, so we have to make sure that that he's not in his shell when we use the ultimate. Okay, as soon as he gets out of his shell and we have the ultimate ready, should be easy cake from there. Well, that was close. We could have actually died because of that. Alright, just gonna use the ultimate here. He did use it, he had his shell. Alright, we could actually just run around in circles until he yeah, he has his old ultimate, by the way. It's either that he has, okay, he does. Now it doesn't matter, now we just can kill him with the Phoenix Flower G2. And we're done. So with the Ren, it could have been harder, but still, it's pretty much the same problem that one of your ultimates is gonna miss in the final room, and therefore you need enough time to use your ultimate again once. And in that case, Gaara has shown the same problem, but it doesn't matter. You get most of the time a guaranteed win with 2 stars. So that's how people now solo these fortresses. And it's not possible for Shisui to clear the whole fortress anymore because of the 5 summons and the resurrection summon being sometimes harder to finish on time. And then you don't have enough time, of course, to use your ultimate on every single one of the characters, and sometimes you just miss your only hit on these characters because of their iframes. So this is how you solo now with Shisui. Sadly, he's not really giving you the 3 shiny stars like Obito would normally do, and therefore I would like to say that Obito is better in this case in soloing. So let's go ahead and play the last game, which is in team, and yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so for the last game, we're going to be taking a full team here, and this is really a bad place to you know, take a team, because if your team gets separated, it's going to be hard for you to run towards the floors where they get separated to. In the fortress of the One Tail, normally it should be easier because you can just run around the 3 first floors. But in this case, we're going to be taking Shisui again with the same kits. We're not even going to be using the full kits here. We're going to be depending on the CB regeneration, even though we have Ren in the team, which should help with the CB regeneration. If you are maining any green character, by the way, you want Ren to be in the team to help with the CB issues. And then we have Hashirama for the seal effect from his dragon. We also have Itachi, because what is a Shisui without an Itachi, right? So let's go ahead and showcase this team. Hopefully we don't lose all of them at the beginning and, you know, get a good win at the end. Alright, so you want to give them, of course, the evasion buff and the speed buff at the beginning. You're going to have to run towards... Okay, there is a Genjutsu trap in there, which is alright. As long as this EMS Sasuke doesn't use any of his iframes, he's dead. Nice. Now we're just gonna have to run towards the next floor. Okay, Itachi did not actually have to go against Naruto yet, but Hashirama might just die there, and I think it's Sage of Six Path Naruto that he went against, and in that case, he will most likely die. If he no, never mind. He actually is going to destroy that Sage of Six Path Naruto. I don't know why he didn't die earlier, because normally Sage of Six Path Naruto would easily finish characters fast, even the bulky characters like Hashirama. But there we go. Alright, so I think we just have to go up, upper right now. Okay, so I think we're just gonna wait here because I don't wanna... Or maybe actually we just have to go in. You see what? He gets healed, yeah. So that's the best thing about having a whole team there. Defense debuff from Itachi and the seal effect from Hashirama should make everything always easy. Okay, so we missed somebody on the top right. I was like thinking maybe there was someone up here. Oh, it was Hashirama. Sorry, Mother. So, Mother's dead as also, so now we just have to go to the final room and we have plenty of time to use the ultimate. I think we're gonna be able to use the ultimate as soon as we enter. So, that would be like 2 characters dealt with, and then maybe would have to deal with Ren and kill Naruto if they survived. I'm not sure if they were actually in that game or not. Okay, so the speed buff, the speed debuff. Alright, let's see who we have here. We have... Is that a Hashirama? I think it's a Hashirama. Also have... I don't know who that is. We have killed Naruto though, so that's yeah. Oh, that was Sasuke. Okay, so Ren survived as usual. But doesn't matter, should be very easy to deal with her now. We just have to wait for the ultimate and for her to use her other ultimate. Okay, it doesn't matter. We have a full team to kill her actually. So there we go. She's gonna be gangbanged. We're all gonna go to jail after this. Alright, so yeah, that's how you do it with a team, guys. As long as your team survives, it should be much easier than just doing it solo. But of course, you can still do it solo, and most of the time, if one of the teammates die, you're gonna get 2 stars. So if you do it solo, it will be the same result at the end, only 2 stars. So with a team, it's much fun. Of course, you have characters to help support your defense, with the defense debuff and the seal and everything. But you can also finish it off with just with just yourself. So conclusion here, you're going to summon on either Obito, which is, by the way, is in the game right now for the next 2 days, or for Shisui, who we should be waiting for more 2 days until he comes here, I think on the 14th. The answer is obviously that Obito is better, even for new players. It's much easier to use Obito. And honestly, the full kit for Obito without... I'm gonna be making, by the way, another video of Obito. You might be sick of me playing with Obito, but seriously, I'm gonna make another video and I'm gonna try him with his old ultimate, because not everyone has the new ultimate and it might be hard to get the new ultimate. Of course, the new ultimate makes it so much easier because you can spam it maybe 5 or 6 times, and you know, you don't even have to use your ninjutsu. But the thing that makes Obito better than Shisui is his Jitsu, the regular Jitsu, the ability to seal the enemy and then inflict DOT and then, you know, deal a lot of damage to them as they cannot really do anything to you. But for Shisui, he can still have a huge problem with his kit. He doesn't really have anything in his kit except for the damage of time effect and only one very small iframe, which doesn't help him against attacks that, you know, cover the whole map and are multi-hits. So Shisui with his ultimate is very much decent, and you can still solo with him as long as you have the ultimate at high level and you can use it enough to clear the part of the fortress that you need to clear, and then you can just gate crash and get only 2 stars. Obito, however, can get the 3 stars easily. He can clear the whole fortress, and even the most bulky characters, he can easily destroy them, because even like the iframe thing is not really a problem for him because his shuriken goes through iframes. So Obito does have weaknesses, of course, because he's a blue type and he dies very fast. He doesn't have as much HP and defense as Shisui, and that's probably the only thing that Shisui is better at here, which is survivability. He has also the invincibility in his ultimate that can stop the damage of time effect. And Obito cannot do that. If Obito gets hit with damage or time effect, he's gonna lose HP anyway. So overall, both of them are good. Shisui is definitely still in the double S tier for the reason that he can still solo. Maybe not the most shiny and the best solo style ever, but still it helps him get into really good wins, easy guaranteed wins. Obito is, in my opinion, however, is better. And again, I'm going to be making another video about him with his old ultimate. If you want to watch his full kit, the full re-kit that actually makes him a top tier character, the best attack mission main in the game or solo in general, you will find the link for that in the description below. So make sure to watch it. And on the next video, most likely I'll be using Obito with his old ultimate, and we'll see if he's still as good as he is with his new ultimate. So I'm not really the most professional Shisui player in the game, and I would say I'm way better with Obito. I feel more comfortable with Obito, and even though Obito was really hard at the beginning to control, I got used to him very fast. And honestly, I didn't play with Shisui for a long time, so I'm pretty sure there are a lot of better players out there with Shisui. So my question to these players that have been playing with Shisui for a long time: do you guys think that Shisui is better than Obito, or Obito is actually better than Shisui? It will help a lot of people in the comments. And yeah, you guys let me know if you summon on any of them in the comment section below, and tell me what you got. Again, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.